welcome to a looking back at 2014 video, I guess this is what this is. I didn't want to make this too long, so I'm going to split this up. I'm also going to do a video talking about what's to come next year in 2015 with my channel, which I'm sure you'll be interested in if you're a regular subscriber, regular viewer. But for now, we're just going to look back on 2014. It's been an interesting year. It is. I mean, I'm filming this on the 31st of December. It's the end of the year. It's gone so fast. It's unbelievable, it really is. You know that feeling you get where you think like the year that's coming up, you think of the year, like the number, and you think, wow, it seems like 2015, that's like in the future, it seems so far away. And then it comes, and then it's gone. And then it's a part of the past, and then it slowly becomes one of the, oh, that was ages ago, you know. And it's just interesting how time moves and how we record time and stuff. And anyway, before I get off track, it's been a good year. Just to get this elephant out of the room straight away, you know, I still don't have a job. I'm here in Norway. I'm trying, and I will be trying even harder next year. You know, I mean, it's not that I haven't been trying hard enough. It's just that it's hard to get a job here when I don't speak the language fluently, which again is something I really need to work on, and I find it difficult, but I'm trying, you know. And I suppose one of the low points of the year was when I got a message, a really nasty message from a fellow YouTuber who I thought was a friend. And not to drag that all through the mud again, but you know, one of the things that he said was, oh, you're always moaning about how you haven't got a job, or you want people to buy you stuff. No, well, you know, no, I never want people to buy me stuff, and you know, I don't think I'm moaning. I'm just sharing with you what's going on in my life, and if I'm frustrated about it, I'm going to say that, you know. I'm not making a video that says, I don't have a job, life sucks, you know. I always try to look on the positive side of things, and the positive side of things is, yeah, it sucks that I'm not bringing money in right now, but you know, me and Connie, my fiance, we laugh ourselves silly almost every day over something, and to me that's at least, you know, worth something. And so you got to look on the bright side of things, and you know, there's a lot of people worse off than you in the world. But yeah, to that guy, you know, who sent me that really horrible message, you know, up yours, you know. I definitely would never wish you a happy new year for that horrible message. That really brought me down for a few days, that did. And I just don't think that's necessary to do to anyone, really. So, you know, I mean, one thing that I can kind of take moving forward into 2015 is to, you know, never be like that. I don't think I ever would, but, you know, it reinforces that thing within me that, you know, people should just be nicer to each other. You know, we all have bad days, we all have moments where we snap, you know, and be, you know, maybe a little horrible without meaning to, but for me, I always try to, you know, be nice, you know. Again, this is getting off track, but anyway, that was a low point of the year for me. And I suppose the fact that I don't have a job is an ongoing low point, but, you know, fingers crossed, you know, I'm going to do this in 2015, and, you know, I just got to stay positive about it, I think. So that's what I'm going to do. But anyway, 2014, looking back, you know, I got my videos up here. There's almost 10 pages worth of videos. I don't know how many there are that I made this year. Maybe I should count. I won't do that. Maybe I will and add it at the end of the video very quickly. So we started off, you know, I'm not going to go through every video, but you know, started off with the first update of 2014, the Breaking Bad complete series Blu-ray overview video, and Friday film reviews were still going at the beginning of the year. That was a series I did every week on Friday. I'll talk about all the films I watched that week, and I really enjoyed that, but it seemed to lose steam. And I said to people, you know, do you mind if I, you know, would you want to see the series continue? And no one commented, so I thought, I'll put that to bed. So I did. My 30 most anticipated films of 2014, that should be, maybe I should look back on that and see how that compares now that I've probably seen most of them. You know, favourite movies of 2013, some Blu-ray overviews. I had a couple of mail days, obviously, for Christmas things coming in. And this was all in January. I would have liked to have done a really cool video that Darren Locke did. He did a kind of a screen capture of him looking through his YouTube videos, and he did kind of narration showing little clips of all the videos, and I haven't got time to do that. I used to do a yearly kind of look back on my channel every April, the anniversary of me starting my channel, but I haven't got the time to do that, really. A video of me landing on a blimp in GTA 5. Top 5 Mondays were still going on, so I did top 5 Breaking Bad episodes, top 5 Michael Keaton performances, some more Blu-ray spotlight videos, some wrestling videos, how WWE screwed their universe. This is when the whole Daniel Bryan thing was, you know, kicking off. Royal Rumble live reactions 2014. That's probably one of most viewed videos, over 1,500 views. I was still doing the road to episode 7, episode number 21 was in February 5th, 2014. I tried to start the podcast up again in February, the third pilot, episode 3 of the podcast. Huge channel update. The final Friday film reviews, number 10, that was a good one. I reviewed Metropolis and quite a few other good films. Did some contest entries, which I don't really do anymore. A teaser for the 30 Days of Mania series. I did that, of course, that Pink Floyd according to Google Translate, which was kind of a trend that picked up at the beginning of the year, where people would take songs, lyrics, and run them through Google Translate and put them through many different languages, put them back into English, and you have this weird kind of translation. So I sung, what was it, Nobody Home by Pink Floyd after being translated, which was quite kind of funny and an interesting different video. The Burbs on Blu-ray, I talk about the announcement of the Burbs coming out on Blu-ray, that was really cool. WWE Network, you know, my first impressions and tour of that. My predictions of WrestleMania 30. Of course, my 2013 in cinema video was ready at the end of February, which I'll leave a link to in the description of this video. I'll leave a link to some of the more notable videos that I'd like people to watch if you haven't seen them so far. My 2013 in cinema video is a 5-minute kind of supercut of like loads of films from 2013 that I loved and some of my favourite moments, and I'm really proud of that video. People have asked me if I'm going to do one for 2014. I may do, but it won't be till at least Oscar season, that kind of time. I still need to see quite a few more films from 2014, where I feel like I can make a video which would take a long time as well. I did my last complete Blu-ray collection overview in February. That got almost 5,000 views. Reviewed NXT Arrival, more podcasts, thoughts on the Oscars, and a little bit of a rant. Final thoughts on the network. My top 20 films of 2013, which is a 45-minute long video, so I had a lot to say. Another teaser for the 30 Days of Mania. And my top 50 films of 2013, which was an hour and 15 minutes long. Can you believe it? I had seen that many films that I loved. I did the top 50, and I hope to do a top 50 of 2014, maybe, possibly, hopefully. And that got no dislikes, which I'm kind of surprised by looking back. And then the 30 Days of Mania started, and this was when I was gearing up to go to America, which again was probably the highlight of the year. The trip of a lifetime, you know, literally just awesome. Me and Connie went to America and went to all these states and did all these amazing things, met great people, and went to WrestleMania 30. So, of course, 30 Days of Mania, where me and Connie sat down, watched a few matches from every WrestleMania, like the notable matches, the main events, and talked about them afterwards. I really enjoyed doing that series, and we filmed almost all of it over the month of March. No, I'm not sure. Well, maybe, I think the end of February and some of the beginning of March, and then I kind of pre-scheduled everything so that it was literally uploading a video every day while we were in America, which is really cool because I could come back and look at all the comments. And I think the day we went to the Hall of Fame ceremony was when the last 30 Days of Mania video went up, the day before WrestleMania 30, so that was really cool. And these got quite a few hundred views per video, so that's great. I did, you know, one for every single WrestleMania. Yeah, I enjoyed doing those videos with Connie. It was interesting, it was different, and yeah, I'm proud that I actually managed to do such a huge series in such a short amount of time. There isn't no real editing involved. It was just, you know, one-take videos of us watching, or us talking about WrestleMania after we'd watched them. And then, what else was there? An apology. I'm not sure what that was. I think that was a joke video. That's WrestleMania 30 plans, the trip of a lifetime. Yes, the trip of a lifetime, the prologue, which is us getting ready to leave, which I posted before we actually left. And then when we came back from America, I posted a Grand Budapest Hotel review with Robbie Webster when we visited him, a teaser for the Yes trip, and then I started getting Blu-rays from Our Video, and I was reviewing Blu-rays for them with videos, and that was really cool. I got Pit Stop, I did like an unboxing, did a review, full review. I was really proud of some of those full reviews I did, put a lot of time and effort into them. I released the first episode of Yes, episode 1 Getting There, on April 23rd, 2014, and that was quite successful. It has 500 views exactly. I quite like that. More of the road to episode 7 going on. My top 3 Blu-ray releases of 2013. And then moving on, we're now in May, and I think I did something for Star Wars Day, possibly, if I remember rightly. Yeah, I did a live episode of the road to episode 7 live. on Star Wars Day. That was an hour and 20 minutes. That was pretty cool. More Arrow. Also got to review a couple of titles for Warner Brothers, including Son of Batman and the Koyaanisqatsi Power Katsi Blu-ray set. I did a 2-part review on that in depth, which I again was really proud of that one. Reviewed Sisters, another Arrow Video release, and then this is around the time that Arrow Video stopped sending me stuff because people were kind of emailing into Arrow and complaining, oh, he gets to review Blu-rays for free, and it was just like, you know, well, it's not just I'm getting stuff for free, I'm providing a service of reviewing something and putting time and effort into it, much like people who review for magazines and stuff. It's just a different format. But no, people thought, oh, he's just getting sent stuff for free, that's not fair, I have to pay for stuff. And it's like, well, yeah, well, you don't do these reviews, do you? So there you go. That was the end of that, which is fine, you know, it was just a cool little side thing, it wasn't really essential. And oh, I think I missed out, did I miss the mail date? Yeah, I got an awesome package from Matt Kister 2 on the 10th of May 2014, that was great. I mean, an amazing package from a really cool guy, Matt, a great friend who, again, this year I think me and Matt have become closer friends. We don't speak as much now because he's working. For quite a while we both weren't working, so we were just talking so much about films into the early hours of the morning. But a great friend, and he sent me an amazing package, which was far too kind of him. And in general, he's far too kind, but you know, I appreciate that. Either way, we did a review of Godzilla on May 18th. The spoiler-free review was 8 minutes long, and I think the spoiler-filled review was 46 minutes long. We also reviewed the original Godzilla and the 1998 Godzilla at the same time. That was fun, me and Connie. And then thoughts on WrestleMania 30. And then I started gearing up for the release of the 24-hour movie marathon 3 in May. And I kind of promised that it would be out in May, so I kind of had to rush to get it finished. But me and Connie did the 24-hour movie marathon over 3 days, and I was kind of like, oh, this isn't going to be as good as last year's, you know, which was like an hour and 45 minutes long, and was really, just went down so well, really successful. But the third one, I made it, and there were so many cameos from people that I'd see when I released it. I was kind of gearing up to the release with a couple of videos, and then May 31st, 2014, I released 24-hour movie marathon 3 days with movies, and that was great. It was 3 hours, 3 minutes long, and it's almost got 1,000 views. I mean, that's incredible. And 6 dislikes, but 48 likes, and that's just amazing to me. I can't believe people watched all of that, or at least watched bits of it and enjoyed it. I mean, it was great. Lots of great feedback from you guys, and that's what kind of keeps me going. But that one was really special. One of the highlights of the year for me in terms of me making videos and film. I mean, I kind of see it as a film, you know. I call it a vlogumentary, but a lot of time and effort went into it, even though most of it is just me and Connie talking about films on camera. But, you know, did the elaborate intro, had loads of cameos from YouTubers. That was great. You know, James DVD Collector, Robbie Webster, Ryan Chataway, Chill Pilgrim. We had Zara Nizrek in the director's cut a few days later. It was just awesome, you know. Matt Kister 2 was in it as well. Ian Forkerball, he made a brief, but I really liked that I got to put them all in there, and the pressure's definitely on for 24-hour movie marathon 4 next year. Did another Warner Brothers review, which was Grudge Match. I made a thank you video for the 24-hour movie marathon 3. I'm sure I was very happy at the time, as I still am now with the response. And now we're moving on into June. I released my 30th anniversary location tour of Ghostbusters on June 9th, 2014, which was exactly 30 years since the film had been released. That was cool, I got that done in time. And I was disappointed because I put a lot of effort into that video, and it was me going to all these Ghostbusters locations, and it got like 98 views, and I was like, oh, that's a shame. Oh well, it's there if people want to see it, and I haven't even looked at it now, and it's got almost 4,000 views. So I do get the comments every now and again. I reply to them, but I don't look at the view count. So I guess that's cool. The people are watching it and it's being seen. That's great. I started doing Blu-ray updates again because I was getting gifts from people and also these Blu-rays from companies and stuff. I released the director's cut of the 24-hour movie marathon 3, which only had 1 dislike. I then tried to do a little series called Hot Topic, which is kind of my joke relating to Alan Partridge. Hot Topic. And I think I did 2 of them, and just hardly anyone was interested or interacting with the stuff I was talking about, so I just canned that one, nipped that in the bud while I could. A couple more Arrow video. I guess I was still doing Arrow video videos at this time. So I think it was, yeah, June was when the cut-off point came. On June 20th, I did a video called 25 Up, which is kind of inspired by the awesome 7 Up series that I watched this year, which was incredible. 25 Up, getting older. I just talked about, you know, the year and turning 26 and all that kind of stuff. I'm glad that's there. I mean, I forgot I even did that. There's 21 minutes of me just talking about that point in my life, which I'm sure will be really interesting in the future. Wimbledon 2014 begins. I didn't do a full series like I did for 2013. Very much enjoyed Wimbledon this year though. Got to watch a lot of it here through BBC iPlayer and stuff, which was really convenient and just cool. Oh, I did a contest entry on June the 26th for someone who I might have mentioned earlier on in the video. Huge PS3 collection update. Got quite a few PS3 games in 2014. Actually, no, I didn't. No, just the none at all. Actually, thinking about it, no, I got a load in at the end of 2013. I just never got around to showing them, so I did one in June. I did the 19 random facts tag, a couple of mail days. I won a prize from Ryan Chataway's contest, so I got a couple of great Blu-rays. That was a cool one. The Yes trip was still ongoing up to episode 5, Sir Queens de Soleil, on the 1st of July 2014. And then stay tuned for tomorrow, the big announcement on July 4th. July 4th was a big day for me. It was my 26th birthday, and the most shocking package ever, which was an incredible package from Fruitman. I mean, oh, that was just awesome, unbelievable. The generosity of people on YouTube just never ceases to astound me and amaze me, and I'm so grateful for it. But kind of almost embarrassed by it as well at the same time when he sent me a couple of great films, but also the Thor Steelbook. I mean, come on, unbelievable. So that was huge, and I got like loads of messages. I mean, my birthday was great this year. I was really not looking forward to it because I was going to be away from home for the first time, and it was really kind of sad to me, but I got so many great messages online through Facebook, other means, and then YouTube as well, and then I got gifts. I mean, it was overwhelming. It really was a really special birthday for me. And I spent most of the day at home on my own, but just kind of really feeling, you know, good vibes from people, and that was just really cool to me. So, yeah, good stuff, good birthday. And then, of course, I made the big announcement that me, Ryan Chataway, and Robbie Webster are going to be starting the Blu-ray Brothers channel, which was huge, you know, and that was something that I thought was going to be a lot bigger than it was. Turns out it wasn't, but it was great while it lasted. A lot of fun while it lasted, but you know, unfortunately, the story with that was, you know, we went for a couple of months, I think almost 3 months exactly, and then Robbie decided that he didn't really want to do it anymore, and I think he's kind of left YouTube altogether now, and he's kind of even going off movies, which is crazy, but you know, it just happens to people sometimes, and so I felt like it would be, I don't know, it would be wearing out. I don't know, I just didn't feel like it would be good to continue it without Robbie and just do it with me and Ryan, or me, Ryan, and someone else. So we just kind of quietly rode off into the sunset with the Blu-ray Brothers. But it was a cool run, and we did some great videos, and we can look back on those and think, wow, we did some really cool stuff. I mean, I'm really proud of a lot of the videos I did. The Seven Samurai special, my review of The General. I mean, we did skits in almost every video, and it was like really cool little almost short films, you know. My silent movie marathon was great. I really enjoyed that, and that got some great response as well. And I'll probably post that, and I'll probably post all of my Blu-ray Brothers videos on this channel in 2015. If you guys haven't seen them yet, I mean, there's some great stuff, in my opinion. I think, you know, some really fun videos, so there you go. And then on the 5th of July, I released Is the Red Light On, 15 Years of No Stereo Productions. Probably the absolute highlight for me of the whole year in terms of me making videos and films. It was a 17-minute look back at my life in filmmaking, or trying to, you know, do filmmaking. And it just, the response was incredible. You know, it's on 975 views. I was trying to get it up to 1,000 before the end of the year. I might try and spam people with the link later on today and try and get there. That'd be cool. Or I'll leave the link in the description and just click it a bunch of times. I wanted to get to 1,000 views before the end of the year. That'd be really cool. Because to me it was just like, wow, I've made a little film here about the little films I used to make, and still do make, I guess. And people were watching it, and you know, just think that a few hundred people who watched something that I'd made would have blown my mind 15 years ago. You know, it's an audience, and it's really cool. And people said that this was inspiring to them, and I don't really want to kind of tout this as, hey, you should watch this thing I made, it's really inspiring, but you know, I never made it to be that. I made it just to be a kind of personal thing, looking back on what I've done. But when people say that it inspired them, that's great, that's really cool, and a positive thing. So yeah, that was probably the most rewarding thing for me of the year in terms of creative stuff. And what else was there in July? Again, don't want to drag this out too much, but you know, we're here now, and I'd probably forget stuff if I didn't scroll through everything I made. Oh, the new Pink Floyd album that was announced. I mean, that was huge as well. I mean, God, I couldn't believe it. I was like, this is the best birthday ever. You know, they just announced there's going to be a new Pink Floyd album, and my video of the announcement got almost, well, it just got over 13,000 views, which was kind of funny. I started doing weekly chats again. I think I did about 10 of them this year, which that was cool, and participating in that every week. I got the Blue is the Warmest Colour Blu-ray from Plain Archive, which was awesome, and Marcus the 2, he helped me out with that one. He kind of paid for the postage for me, and just amazing. Just awesome guy, and thanks again, man, because you know, that is such an awesome addition to have, and I'm glad that I got it. I did a review for Eureka. I did a Rapture review. That was cool. We got quite a few views now in retrospect. It built up, which is good to see. I did a little video about the 75 years of Batman, but that was really just a fluff video, nothing special. I did the Into the Past and Back to the Future video, which is kind of going onto Google Street View and looking at a street that no longer exists, and it's all a building site, and then when you click on this little bit, it all comes back, and it's where I used to live. So that was a really cool one. I'll leave that in the description as well if you want to see that. I did a live stream with Marcus Tatui. We talked about the IMDb top 250 film list. That was a 2 hour and 40-minute live stream. Ridiculous. I guess at the end of July I did a silent movie marathon. Did another video about the Burbs Blu-ray coming out. The specs were revealed, and I did a live reaction to that. Another Blu-ray update, another episode of The Yes Trip in August, episode 6. Talked about Robin Williams passing away, which was again very unfortunate and very sad moment of the year, I think. I got that awesome package from Claire. Thank you, Claire, if you're watching. The package from A Galaxy Far, Far Away. That was just amazing, awesome stuff. Really appreciated that. To a geek like me, that was a pretty big deal. Of course, I had to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge at the end of August. Had an awesome package from Forkable, a late birthday, again a birthday gift. You know, they got me the Raid 2 Steelbook and Elysium, 2 fantastic films. Just again, Ian, thank you very much. Or Tom Hanks. I did the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, of course. My brother Tommy wanted me to do it, so that was that. I did the top 10 things that pissed me off. That was a fun video to make for sure. And we're on to the last 2 pages of videos now, so bear with me. We're almost done. We're almost on the home stretch now. And I talked about Masters of Cinema, my kind of goal to start collecting all of them. This is when this started happening in kind of, I think spring this year, and then summer, and I was like, Masters of Cinema. And then of course this Christmas, like, just got loads, which was awesome. The road to episode 7 is still going strong. I finally updated you all on the Harry Potter Odyssey. Episode 7 of Yes Trip came out on September 1st. I reviewed the Angry Video Game Nerd movie, which came out, and that was awesome. It has gotten a lot of hate, but I really did like it. And then the mail day of the Burbs finally arriving after all those videos. I did a mail day opening the package. I did an unboxing of the Steelbook. I never actually got around to doing the full review. I should do that. 2015. I'll put it on the list. Plans for the rest of 2014. Of course, my channel is littered with updates. Channel updates. Me and Connie did a gaming video, the Dipwits #1. Super Mario Brothers. That was a fun video. 35 minutes of us just playing through Mario and failing and swearing, and yeah, that's definitely not one to show the kids. I did the Diary of a YouTuber tag. That was a lot of fun, and almost everyone I tagged did it as well, which is really cool. YouTube drama, A Cautionary Tale. I was telling you about at the beginning of the video. The less said about that, the better. And then I started doing the podcast again, which I'm still doing. I've just taken a bit of a break. I'll be back to that every Thursday. In fact, tomorrow there should be a podcast. Got another mail day from Ryan Chataway. I got some birthday money, bought some Criterions, and he shipped them over to me and also gave me Psycho, which was awesome. I watched that and loved it. So again, thanks Ryan, that was really cool. Ryan's another great friend who, again this year, I think we've just only grown closer, especially when I visited him as well in Florida, which was awesome. Horror month, I talked about all the horror films I watched that month. I didn't do the last part though, I just kind of forgot about that, I guess. Now this isn't live on YouTube, but it's an unlisted video. And I don't think I'll share the link, but it's a video of my nan and granddad's, well, it was for my nan and granddad's 50th wedding anniversary, which was, I think, on the 24th of October, or at least close to that. That's when I posted the video anyway. And it's a video of their wedding day, 50 years ago, which was, there was footage of it, and it just looked fantastic. I mean, it was 8mm film footage filmed off of a wall on a VHS C camera, I think, and so it looked ropey, but there was a quality to it, and it was just, oh. And I spent hours slaving over the footage, getting it onto digitizing it, and then I got a lot of footage from, like, you know, the rest of the 60s and the 70s, and kind of made a video of their kind of life together, and then like my mum as a baby and my uncle as a baby, and it's a short little video, but again, not to blow my own trumpet, but quite sweet, I thought, and I'm glad that my mum got to film their reaction to it as well. I got to see that, which was really cool. And yeah, love my nan and granddad. They're awesome. Such a great couple, and such great grandparents as well. I loved spending time with them while I was home in December, and it was great to make that video for them as a present from my mum and my uncle. So that was great. And then in October, I visited Wales for the first time of 2 times this year, and I hadn't been home for 10 months, so it was kind of a really cool week. Surprised my brother Tommy, and he went crazy, and I took all about that trip on podcast number 11, Home Again, if you want to hear an in-depth retelling of that trip. And I finally got to open a huge package from Chill Pilgrim, who sent me a Christmas package for 2013 that arrived after Christmas. So in October this year I finally got it, and that was epic as well. The Walking Dead season 3 fish tank thing. I mean, Chill Pilgrim, he's just the man. He's just the absolute man, and I'm so glad that he's back making videos. So Chill, if you're watching this, don't go anywhere anytime soon, because I might not comment on everything, but I watch all your videos, and it's great that you're back making them. And oh, of course, I won the boy. Again, this is great. I can look back on these videos, and my memory is jogged. I won the Boyhood poster signed by Richard Linklater, which that film's now become one of my favorite films of all time, and I have it signed by the director, who's one of my favorite directors of all time as well. I mean, that just blows my mind, and oh, the fact that I won that is just awesome. One of the best things about this year for sure. And then we came back, posted the Fright Fest video from 2013. That went down well. Started doing Pink Floyd reviews, which is kind of on hold for now. I was going to continue them in Wales, but I just didn't feel it, so I'll continue the Pink Floyd reviews at some point, I guess. I did the audio commentary thing. I asked you if you guys wanted to see me do an audio commentary, and for anyone who's watching this, it is happening, and I'll more on that in the next video. Sorry if you wanted to hear about that, because well, you'll probably just check out the what's coming in 2015 video, I'd imagine, if you want to know about that, but it is happening. Got a mail day from Rossy19. That was really cool as well. Ross is a great guy who I've become kind of good friends with over the past couple of months. We knew each other, but we didn't really talk much, and we're talking a bit more now, a lot more now actually, and he's a great guy. So yeah, that was cool. And Interstellar, me and Connie did an almost hour-long review of it because we loved it so much. I did the 3 sides of the Endless River, where I kind of talked about the release day anticipation, my first listen, and the unboxing of the deluxe Blu-ray, which was a Christmas present from Matt Kistatui. Again, one of the most generous guys, and just, again, I wear myself out saying thank you, but, you know, thank you. Just, again, really appreciate it, man. Far too nice for a person. I feel like Matt Kistatui is probably a closet axe murderer or something, because he's far too nice to be a normal human being. I'm sure there's something wrong in his head. Then I finally did part 7 of the Harry Potter Wizards Collection in-depth review, the Harry Potter Odyssey. So yeah, part 8 will be coming very soon. It's filmed. Oh yes, it's filmed, and I'll talk more about that in the next video. I did a reaction video to the Terminator trailer, which got huge views randomly. And then again, just the past few videos I've made in December. I made a few when I was back home. I did that reaction video with my brother Tommy. That was a fun thing to get him involved in the video. And then I did my Massive Cinema Blu-ray Christmas update video a couple of days ago, the 20th of December, and then rounded it off with a couple of WWE 2K15 gameplay videos from the PS4. And we are at today. There we go. That's 2014 in exactly 30 minutes from when I started pressing record anyway, so not bad. Yeah, some great stuff happened if you kind of forget about the fact that I don't have a job, and that's kind of an ongoing struggle. You know, otherwise it's been really cool, and YouTube has been really fun. You know, there's been some great videos. I wish I could kind of I need to start noting down videos, because there's been some videos that people have made that I think were awesome this year, like just random videos here and there that I just thought, wow, that's a great video, you know. And I shouldn't name any, because then I'm leaving people out, but a lot of you guys have made really great videos this year that I've really enjoyed, so I'm enjoying still watching videos from people and making videos myself. But next year I'm definitely making a change, not changing what I'm already doing, but maybe adding to it, and maybe kind of fine-tuning some of the stuff that I do on my channel. So stay tuned for the next video to hear more about that, and if you don't, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, my look back on what I've been doing this year, and I hope you have a great New Year's Eve, a great New Year in general, you know, moving forward to 2015, and don't drink too much, you know, because it's dangerous. And you know, that's just me though. I mean, I'm not a drinker, so I just don't see the point. Anyway, I could go way off on that point, but you know, have fun, have a drink, but be sensible. I think, yeah, be sensible. And I know Ian will be listening to this, and probably be drunk out of his mind already at you know, whenever he watches this, and be thinking, be sensible? I don't think so, no. So, well, Ian, you know, up to you, you know. Do what you want, but, yeah, another thing that I guess I'll briefly mention, something that I'm really happy about from this year, and again, it's something that won't really be on YouTube or anything, but okay, so my battery kind of ran out there, and so I kind of went backtracked a bit, and started talking, and I just felt like it was a story that was about my family and stuff, and maybe you'd want to hear about that, but it just felt like it was dragging the video down, so I'm just not going to talk about it. It was a good thing, nothing bad or anything. It was a great thing, it was an awesome thing that happened this year, but just too personal maybe. Not like too personal as in I wouldn't want to talk about it, but maybe just, you know, there should be a video about the stuff I've been doing on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. So there you go. Thank you for watching. My phone is now ringing, so it's a great time to stop the video. And yeah, I'll see you with the 2015 video, and if not, I'll see you next year. Happy New Year, everyone, and yeah, see ya.
He says he's really cool, but I think he's a tool. Even though I'm sure he's a quite nice guy, really. He's a quite nice guy, really.